Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Amanda. I'm here with my chopping block intro for 2024. This is something that I did last year. I took inspiration from my friend Heather, who has done the series for years, and it's basically just pulling out products that you're not sure if you want to keep or haven't used in a while, putting them to the test, and then making a decision about if you want to keep or pass them on. I did it last year, and I was able to pass on quite a few things that I had been otherwise on the fence about, and I thought it was a really great way to not just declutter without using the things, just really put things to the test. I kept some things that I did not think that I was going to, and then I passed on some things that I didn't think I was going to. So let's get to it. So there are a lot of eyeshadow palettes in here. I love eyeshadow. It's my favorite thing. I haven't reached for a lot of these in a while. We're going to save those for the end and get through the other things first. This is stuff that my friend Heather sent to me, and I just haven't had a chance to use it yet, so putting it in here is like the best way for me to test it. It's ridiculous the way I do things, I'm aware. So these are from Kaja. This is the Jelly Charm Lip and Blush Glazed Keychain. They're so cute, and they come with a little keychain. But I, for some reason, feel like just the packaging of this makes me think this is not going to be a product that I reach for. It comes with a little like keychain with like a little squishy heart in it. The keychain aspect I would never use. I don't use a lot of stains, like lip stains, but maybe I would like it. I don't know. So we have two colors. We have Squeeze Guava, and then Berry Colada, like the darker berry. The colors look beautiful. Maybe this is the year I'm a stain girl. Stains are coming back. Lip stains are coming back. So maybe this is the year that I give them a whirl. We have the Love Swipe Lightweight Mousse. Lightweight cushiony lip mousse. We have three colors. I feel like I can, if I do like these, I probably won't keep all three colors. That seems like a lot. But we have Sweet Softy, I'm Melting, and Swipe Right. So Sweet Soft. I mean, this is probably going to be the color that I keep, honestly. I'm Melting is a little more cool tone, and then this is a little, almost like a brownish mauve. Oh, I want to try those. I just keep putting it off. All right, so we've got a couple blush things. I should probably choose more blush things, but maybe I will as we go on. But for now, this is where we're starting. This is the LA Girl Soft Matte Cream Blush, and this is the color Grace. The color looks beautiful. I've had this for so long to try and just haven't tried it at all yet. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. That's the point of this video. And then these are from Urban Decay, and I love these blushes, and they're so old, and I just want to see if I still love them. And I don't think they make these anymore, so that's part of the reason I've wanted to keep them. But these are the Afterglow blushes. So we have Rapture and then Video. I love both colors, but again, they're very old. Are they going to perform the way that I remember they did? I'm not sure I used them at all last year. That's kind of okay. And then the rest are all eye things. We have some eye toppers. We have some liquid shadows. Let's talk about those first. These are the Colourpop Chrome Liquid Eyeshadow, and I have three of the colors. We have Morpho, See You Later, and Beetle. And these were the first like liquid eyeshadows that Colourpop did. And I have to be honest, I don't think I've heard a lot about them, so that kind of makes me feel like people didn't love them. Maybe they did and I'm just not watching the right people, but I kind of feel like I would have heard more about them. My guess is they're going to feel a little bit heavy, but I haven't worn them at all yet, and I need to actually put that to the test. We have, this is also from Colourpop. This is a Super Shock in the color Snow Flurry. This is a metallic. It's very beautiful. I don't wear a lot of just silver eyeshadow though, but it's so pretty when I swatch it. I kind of just wanted to try. And then we have this from LA Girl. This is the Dream Glitter Iridescent Cloud Eyeshadow in the color Cha-ching. And I think that this is more of a topper shade, and I think that's why I put it in here, because I don't wear a lot of topper shades. That is a beautiful color, but it definitely looks like it's gonna be more sheer. Am I gonna like that? I don't know. The rest are all eyeshadow palettes. I love these brands. I need to clear some things out if I'm not gonna use them all the time. This is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Home for the Holidays limited edition eyeshadow palette from Doesn't have a year. What year was this? Was this last? This was 2 years ago, I think. These are all very shimmery shades, and then we have a matte black shadow in the corner. I just need to figure out if I'm going to use this, because it obviously has to be used in companion with something else, which is fine. But sometimes it's easier to just grab an everything palette versus a palette that has all shimmers. So I don't know, we'll see. Next we have the Jaclyn Cosmetics Strawberry Fields. Yeah, Strawberry Fields palette. I liked this palette when I used it. I don't wear a lot of all red eyeshadow or all pink eyeshadow. So I just want to, is this formula worth me keeping for these specific shades? We have this guy from Lime Crime. This is the Venus 2 palette, and I love these colors. I actually like, I think I've used like the green and the orangey shade. The packaging is a little bit bulky. So are these shades special enough to keep this bulky packaging? This is the question. This like blue with blue glitter though, I mean, that looks incredible. This from Badass Beauties. This is the Ashley Elliott Gel Queen palette. I've only used this once and it was fine. There wasn't anything wrong with it, but it didn't like wow me. So I need to use like the neutrals and the yellow and see if I really want to keep the rest of the palette for those shades that I hadn't used yet. I'm like tracking my husband and my daughter. They're running errands today. They're like going to this Chinese place. I'm like, are you gonna bring home Chinese food? I would eat Chinese food. Several from Colourpop. These are all older palettes. I don't think any of these are available anymore. Maybe Wild Nothing. I actually have no idea. You know, I've not fallen out of love with Colourpop. They've definitely not released as many things lately that I'm like, ooh, I need that. But these palettes were enjoyable to me at a time, and I just need to see if they still are. So this is the Dream Street palette. This is a Kathleen Lights collaboration. And I feel like I was keeping this because it was like, these shades are beautiful, but like, do I wear those? Do I want to wear those all the time? I don't know. Next we have the All That palette. This is another, I think this is a sleeper palette. Like I think if I were going to keep red eyeshadows, it would be these versus these Strawberry Fields. But I don't know, I gotta test them. We have the Good as Gold palette. Beautiful gold shades. I don't wear gold a lot, so maybe I should keep it because I don't have a lot of gold. The Wild Nothing palette. This is very beautiful and very simple. Is it too simple? These are all questions I'm asking myself, you know? We also have the Zodiac palette. This is another, yeah, Kathleen Lights palette. I know she's really into Zodiac. I could not actually care less about the Zodiac, but I like these types of shades. We have the On the List palette. I think this was an Ulta exclusive, and I'm pretty sure I got this on clearance for like $4 or something. The shades are fine. Does it need to take up space in my collection? These are the questions. And then lastly, we have In the Springs. And I like this orange and bronze and with the teal, but I feel like I bought this hoping it would be like the Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette, and then I ended up getting the Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette, and I don't know that I need two palettes with like very similar color stories. Lastly, we have some Beige Cosmetics. I feel like it's time for me to potentially start passing on some of the Beige Cosmetics palettes that I don't love. I definitely have like palettes that I will never get rid of. Avocado Toast, Blueberry Muffin, Passion in Paris. Absolutely stunning palettes, but I don't need to keep all of them. So this is the Unleashed Blushing palette. 6 cute little pink shades. It's very small, so it kind of gets lost in my drawer. 3 of the Birthstone palettes. We have the Amethyst palette, which is purples. They all have a pressed glitter in them, so I don't use those. We have the Aquamarine palette. Do I like this burgundy with this teal blue? I don't know. And then the Emerald palette, which is going to be the hardest for me to get rid of because I love green. So we have the Do Not Disturb palette, the Low Key Love You palette, and then we have some of the Destination palettes, which I love, but I don't reach for them all. So we have Beautiful in Barcelona, and these are like old too. I know they've redone them and they renamed some of them, I think. These are like the first ones. So Beautiful in Barcelona. We have the Mimosa palette, which I guess is not a travel palette. I don't think I've ever used this palette. Maybe like once. A bunch of pinks. Again, do I need this many pink eyeshadow palettes? And then Summer in Saint Tropez. Really hoping Beige Cosmetics would just like make an epic comeback, and it just seems like nothing's happening. So lastly, we have one from Oden's Eye, and I love Oden's Eye, but I don't use this palette as often. This is the Alva palette, and this is also an older palette. They have the square pans now. I really do like these colors. That is my chopping block intro. I do updates for these when I have sufficient products to update. So maybe like every other month or something like that. But I found that this was a really good way to declutter without feeling overwhelmed by it, because sometimes at the end of the year, you know, when you want to declutter everything, it's like, okay, well now what am I going to do with all of it? Because I don't want to throw it away. It's still usable, but like, what am I going to do with it? So this is a good way to kind of do it in little bunches. If this is your first video, welcome. My name is Amanda. I would love if you would subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. That is hugely beneficial to my channel and any YouTube creator's channel. If you are not new, thank you for coming back. I will talk to you in my next video.